Hello children, hope you all are doing good. Children, in previous video, order of words, part first, we have discussed a sequence of words in a sentence. Importance of each and every word's position in a sentence. We have discussed subject, we have discussed object, we also even discussed introductory part of finite and non-finite words. Okay. So same topic, children, I have taken today, that is finite and non-finite words, to discuss it in a elaborate manner. So to understand, for better understanding, let me write one sentence. He loves eating healthy food. He loves eating healthy food. Okay. Children, in previous video we have already discussed that we have two verbs here. One is finite, another one is non-finite. Okay. Finite verb we call tense verb, which changes according to the tenses, and non-finite verb does not change whether the sentence changes or not. Okay, there is no change in non-finite verb, it remains the same. Now here let us identify finite and non-finite verb. So he loves eating healthy food. So loves, that is first verb. Okay, that is first work which is done here. Then eating is also verb, and that is second work which is done here. Okay, so he loves. That is finite verb. How it is finite, that we will discuss. And eating is non-finite verb. Okay. See, this is finite, and as I told you that it changes. It changes. If I write he is loving eating healthy food. Okay, so is loving, that is continuous tense, present continuous. Okay, so with this helping verb, it changed. Here he loves eating healthy food, and what we have written here, he is loving eating healthy food, but it remained same. There is no change. Okay, if we change the tense, he loved eating healthy food. Okay, so here it is simple past, he loved, but this remains same. There is no change. So finite verb changes. Okay, there is change when we change subject as well as when we change tense. This finite verb changes, but non-finite verb remains same. Okay, so this is the difference between finite and non-finite verb. Yes, children, now it is time to discuss finite. Okay, finite verb. Already we have discussed so many times that finite verb is tense verb. Okay, now it is form of verb which is connected to subject directly. In a sentence, finite verb, okay, finite verb connects itself directly to the subject. There is other condition if it comes with helping verb, and if finite verb, before finite verb there is helping verb. Okay, so the combination of finite verb and helping verb is called finite verb phrase. What we call it? Finite verb phrase. Okay, so which which helping verbs I'm talking about here? Like do, be, have, models. Okay, so if before finite verb do, be, have and model, these helping verbs are used, so what we call it? Finite verb phrase. Now here are a few examples to understand it properly. First, he works hard. He, that is subject, works, that is verb. Which verb? Finite verb. Why it is finite verb? Because it is directly connected with subject. Okay, so which verb it is? It is finite verb. Now here in second sentence, children, he worked hard. This work is changed here. Okay, now it is worked. So he worked hard. Again, this is finite verb, because as we have discussed so many times that it changes. Okay, and it is also directly connected with subject. So what it is? Finite verb. Now these last two sentences are a bit different. What is the difference there, children? Yes, here helping verb and model is used before finite verb. Yes, he has worked hard. So what is this has? This is helping verb. What is this? Worked. This is finite verb. Okay, and it is directly connected again with subject. So when helping verb before finite is there, okay, it is also connected directly with the subject. Okay, it is connected, and what we call it? Finite verb phrase. Okay, now in next sentence, he will work hard. So what is this will? This is model. Okay, and this work is finite verb, and this is also directly connected with subject. So again, what it is? Finite verb phrase. Okay, finite verb phrase. Generally, children, all verbs have 4 forms. Okay, and all these verbs they are called finite verb when they are directly connected with subject, that we call finite verb. So hope, children, that finite verb is completely clear to you. Yes, children, so here we are going to discuss other companion of finite verb, that is non-finite verb. What we call non-finite verb? Non-finite verb we call non-tense verb, okay, which does not change whether tense changes or not. Okay, it is a non-tense verb which does not depend on tenses. It remains same, no changes are there. It is not connected to subject. Finite verb connected itself with subject directly, but non-finite verb does not connect itself with subject directly. On the contrary, it connects to finite verb. Okay, to understand it properly, let us see the example. My family wants me to become a resource. So what is our first step? To find out or to identify 2 verbs or 2 works which are done here. Okay, so my family wants, this is first work or first verb which is done here. So this is finite verb. This is finite verb. Why it is finite verb? Because it is directly connected with my family. Okay, that is subject. What is my family? That is subject. So that's why we call it finite verb. And my family wants me to become a resource. So what my family wants? To become a resource. So to become, that is second work or second verb. Now see, children, my family wants me. So what my family wants from me? To become a resource. Okay, so this expectation, okay, this expectation is directly connected here with wants. Okay, it is directly connected with non-finite verb. Is that clear? So that's why we call it non-finite verb. What we call it? Non-finite verb, because it does not connect itself directly with the subject. Okay, it connects itself with finite verb. Okay, now children, there are three types of non-finite verbs. Okay, there are three types: participle, infinitive, and gerund. And children, we are going to discuss it. Now children, we are going to discuss first type of non-finite verb, that is participle. Okay, what is participle? Participle, it is a non-finite verb which is used in three forms or three types, okay, which are written here. Present participle, past participle, perfect participle. Children, in present participle, if in a sentence there are two verbs, okay, and if both works are going on together, so whichever work starts first is present participle. Present participle always carries first form of verb ing, which is written here, okay, first form of verb plus ing. Let us try to understand it with the help of example. First, I have caught him copying in exam hall. Now here in the sentence, there are two verbs or there are two works. Which are those? First one is caught. And second work which is done here, that is copying. Okay. So this caught is directly connected with I. Okay. So this is finite verb. This is finite verb. And who did this work of copying? That is done by him. So here, this copying is not directly connected with I, with this subject, okay? It is directly connected with this finite verb. Is that clear? So this we call non-finite verb. Now here children, we have to identify that which is present participle. Which work starts first here? Of course, it will be copying. Why? Because first this person started copying in exam hall, and later the child was caught by I or by me. Okay, so of course the first word is copying. So what is this copying? This is present participle. And you can see the rule also here. First copy, that is first form of verb plus ing. Okay, now second, I saw a running boy. Again here we have to just look for the two works. Saw, that is first work, and running, that is second work. Now see, I saw. Saw is directly connected with I. Okay, that is finite verb. And running is directly connected with this saw. It is not connected with this subject. So this running is non-finite verb. But here we have to identify that which work is done here first. So of course that is going to be running, because first the boy started running first. Okay, he had started running, and then later I saw that boy. So that running is present participle here. Present participle. And rule is also there, run. That is first form, and ing, running. Is that clear? Past participle, children. If in a sentence there are two works, and here in this sentence, if second work starts long time after a long time of first work, okay, so first work is concluded as past participle. To understand it properly, let us see the example. He repaired his broken furniture. Now here we have to look for two works. First is repaired and second is broken. Okay. This repaired is directly connected to he, that is subject. So it is finite verb. And this broken is connected to repaired. Okay, that is non-finite. Now we have to identify that which is past participle. Okay, so to identify past participle, we have to just see that which happened first. Okay, so he repaired his broken furniture. So which he repaired that furniture. He repaired that furniture which was broken a long time ago. Okay, so that's why this we call past participle. Okay, so first it was broken and then he repaired it, and it was broken long time ago. Now next, he regained his lost confidence. So here again two verbs. First is regained and another one is lost. Regained, that is directly connected to he, and lost is directly connected to regained. Now we have to identify here that which is past participle. Okay, so he regained confidence, okay, which was lost long time ago. Okay, so that's why which act happened here first, that is lost. First he lost his confidence and then he regained it. So this lost is past participle. Now children, there is a gap between this repaired and broken, regained and lost. And as these work happened a long time ago, so that's why they are written in past participle form. One thing I forgot regarding to this present participle, children, that here both work were going together at the same time. Okay, they were going at the same time. That caught and copying, and here in another sentence saw and running. Okay, they both were going together. And here in past participle there is a gap between both the works. This perfect participle. Children, in perfect participle, in a sentence, the first work is done, and just after that the second work starts. Okay, so the first work which is already done, that we call perfect participle. So to understand it, let us see the example here. Having completed work, he ran away. Okay, so again here are two works which are done by subject, but here is one thing important, that the subject is common, one subject. Okay, so which we have to identify that which work this subject did first. So first he completed work. This is first work. Okay, he completed his work. So after completing his work, he ran away. So what is ran? That is second work. That is second work. Now, as he first completed his work, okay, it is perfect participle. How it is why it is perfect participle? Because we have used here having completed. Having, okay, having, that is used in perfect tense, and completed, that is the third form of verb. Okay, so that's why this completed is perfect participle. Okay. Now in next sentence, having had my dinner, I watched a movie. Now again there are two works, okay, but here also the subject is one. Now which work, we have to identify that which work is done first by this subject. So having had my dinner. So first this subject finished his dinner. Okay, so first work is done of dinner. to complete has done. Second work is watched here. Okay. So first, had my dinner. So this is perfect participle, children. Why it is perfect participle? Because having had my dinner. Okay. After completing my dinner only, I watched movie. I did second work. Is that clear to you? So children, here all the first work are called non-finite verbs. These all are non-finite verbs. Now we are going to discuss gerund, that is second part of or second type of non-finite verb. What is gerund, children? When a verb works as a noun or subject in a sentence, that we call gerund. Gerund and present participle both carry ing form. Okay, both carry ing form. Okay, with first form of verb. So it is really difficult to identify that which one is gerund and which one is present participle. But one thing you have to remember that a present participle comes after finite verb, children. Okay, present participle comes after finite verb, and gerund, it works less as verb and more as subject, that we call gerund. Okay, so let us see the example. Driving fast leads accident. So here the main verb or the work which is done here, that is leads. Okay, and now here we have to get the answer that what leads accidents, that is driving. Okay, so driving fast leads accident. So what is here noun? Of course it is driving. So this noun or this subject we call gerund. What we call it? Gerund. And second sentence, doing exercise daily keeps us fit. What is the main verb here? That is keeps. And what keeps us fit? That is doing exercise. So doing, that is subject, or we call it noun. We also call it here gerund as according to the topic. Okay, so it is gerund. So the verb which acts as noun, which acts as main subject, we call it gerund. Gerund, this is the third type of non-finite verbs. Okay, that is infinitive. Infinitive, what is infinitive? This verb is used to show purpose of the finite verb. Okay, its work is to show purpose. Now here we use to and first form of verb in infinitives. First sentence, we work to gain perfection. Okay, so here children, we work to gain perfection. Why we work? Okay, we have to get answer of this why we work. So the answer is to gain. To gain, what to gain? That is perfection. But important is why we work. So to gain. So it is showing a purpose. Okay, that why we work. So we have to get the answer of purpose. Animals eat to live. Okay, so why animals eat? What is the purpose of eating? So answer is to live. That is the purpose to eat. We go to school to get education. Okay, why we go to school? What is the purpose? To get education. So whenever we get the answer of purpose, why, that time that part is called infinitive. Okay, that is called infinitive. So all these three are infinitives. To is used before the verb and the verb remains always in first form. Yes children, So with this, we have completed this topic. Okay, we have discussed a proper sequence of words, that is subject, finite, non-finite, and object. Okay, complete order of words. We have discussed this chapter.